welcome to Wake Up Call with me, Debbie Robinson. Don't adjust your texts because Craig Laird is not in the building. He is sunning himself somewhere in sunny Scotland. Actually, it did look quite sunny because he posted a picture of Carnoustie when he went to the beachfront yesterday and it looked glorious. So Craig, I hope you're having a fabulous time back at home. We can't wait to see you back. Bet you've got me here Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday for your Wake Up Call. However, I'm not here on my own. I do have a little sidekick because I did say I'll come and do the shows, but I can't do them on my own. I need a friend. And I've got the perfect friend here. And my lovely work colleague, our lovely Ben, has come to join me today.
Oh, thanks, Debbie. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is fun, isn't it? A little bit different. Coming to work, expecting Wake Up Call with Craig, and the lovely Debbie is here. It is going to be brilliant, though. And one of the things we're going to be chatting about today, Debbie, is getting organised. Is it National Get Organised Day today?
National Get Organised Day is apparently today, so I want you to share with me. I want us to get a little bit interactive. I know you do it with Craig, so don't let me down. I want to see your before and after pictures of your craft room. Ooh. And I don't care if it's messy right now or if it's spotless right now. Let us have a little sneaky peek into your craft rooms. And can I just tell you, I'm actually after a bit of inspiration. Oh. As you all know, Ben, I haven't yet done mine. I keep saying I'm going to be doing mine. I have actually booked a bit of time off soon to be able to get it started. So let's get organised together. Come and share with us your lovely pictures of your craft rooms because it is all about the getting organised. National Get Organised Day is today. But before we get started, Ben, we've got lots more today. I'm going to have a little bit of a break in between shows today, so this is a bit unusual. Bet what we've got coming up at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern time is, 7 a.m. Western time, is that right? I'm going all international today. Is that we've got our lovely Sarah with the most anticipated launch probably of the year. It's the Delicate Creator Card. Can I just tell you, Ben, these actually, and this is the gospel truth, and I know he's looking at me to say, yeah, she said this all the time, these are my favourite dies we have ever done at Crafters Companion. Hand on my heart.
Wow.
You are good. Big statement, Ben. Yeah. Big statement. I know that, but I've seen the shared mix that the design team have already done. I've actually had a little chance to work with them myself, and I absolutely love them. So our Sarah's going to be here at 3 p.m. So make sure you tune in to get your hands on those fabulous new dies from our Creator Card range. And then I'm back at 7 o'clock, so my little break in between, Ben, that's when I'm going to go and nip up and go and get myself all sorted. I've got Monday Makers, but I've actually got, now, I know I've got you today, Ben, right now, and I know Sarah's got you later on. However, I have got the fabulous George, who's going to be joining me. He's back, so our George is back, and he's going to be with me tonight at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Western time, where we've got our Monday Makers show, and we've got lots of things on there. We've got the Ultimate Organiser, we've got the Exploding Boxes, we've got, Sharon Callis Sensational Succulents on there as well. But I have got the lovely George, and me and George actually share a little bit more than just the love of crafting, which we'll share with you later tonight. That did sound a little bit. It did sound a little bit. Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I know, we know what you mean.
Yeah, join us at 7 o'clock to come and find out what else we share and what things we've got in common.
Oh dear, well, I didn't realise I was going to be surplus to requirements later on, but George is here now actually, and he was, well, they'll explain more later, but he was chatting to Debbie earlier, and I tell you what, it's a small, if you ever thought yourself it's a small world, it really is a small world, and the guys will be chatting more about that a little bit later on. Loads of you already in saying hello. Georgie Ann says, hi Diamond Debbie and Copa Ben from Clearwater, Florida. The video, priceless. What a wonderful group. Glad you enjoyed that. Mary says, good morning from Wisconsin. June is in from Florida, and we'll do a few more hellos in just a few moments' time. But let us tell you what is happening this week as far as your Get It Got It Good is concerned, because of course it's a brand new week, so we've got a brand new deal. And funnily enough, we've been chatting already about National Get Organised Day, and our Get It Got It Good this week kind of ties in with that quite nicely. Have a look at this. Yeah, so your Get It, Got It Good this week is absolutely brilliant. If you are in need of getting organised, this is superb. Your Gemini storage caddy, which you get for $29.99 or $29.95, and then all of the other goodies, your dye brush tool and foam pad, your scissors, your low-tack tape, and your ruler, you get for absolutely free. So that is your Get It, Got It Good this week. As I said, great if you're trying to organise your craft desk, and if you're in need of some of your sort of, crafty bits and pieces, that is a lovely, lovely collection for you. And that's available right throughout this week, or whilst stocks last. Few more hellos. Shadia's in and says, good morning, Lord Ben. I love that, Lord Ben. I'll take that. Lord Ben. No, don't laugh. Lord Ben has been a thing for quite... Don't laugh. Has been a thing for quite some time. Thank you, Lady Shadia. Lord Ben and Fab Debbie from the nation's capital, Ottawa, Canada. Shelley says hello, good morning from Michigan. Aisha says, good morning, Debbie. You are looking great this morning. And Mitzi Smith is in from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Wow. Lovely to have you all with us. Get those comments in on Facebook and YouTube. And don't forget, let's chat about getting organised. Have you organised your craft room recently? Have you got pictures of a tidy craft room, or indeed a craft room which is, an organised mess, let's just say? We would love to see all of those pictures and read all your comments. Get those in. I'm going to head over to the Craft Vault wall, because we've got some brilliant Craft Vault deals coming up in just a bit, up to 70% off. I'm going to go and inspect those deals, and whilst I'm doing that, Debbie is over, well, for the first time in the kitchen. She's so excited about this, previewing what's coming up later. What's it like in the kitchen, Debbie?
Oh, I just feel so special being over here. This is the first time I have ever stood on this side. So yeah, I'm actually feeling quite special today. I'm actually, feeling what it's like to be Craig for a little bit. So I'm actually quite enjoying this. So I'm really looking forward to being here Tuesday and Wednesday too. But can we get serious? Now, I'm just going to take my little specs off for a moment, because I need to be able to read the screen. I need these for close-up work, Ben, but when it comes to long distance, I need to be able to see with my eyes.
Are you all right, though?
I am fine.
Good.
I am fine. But I'm just so excited to show you these. Now, some of you may have already seen these, but this is this is our Crafters TV launch today of these fabulous delicate creator card dies, where you have got 12 elements. Now, I say 12 elements, it's 6 dies that have got 2 pieces each, but these are absolutely fabulous. Look at the price as well. So for £84.95 or $99.75, you're going to be able to own these most beautiful. And when I say this is a big statement, I am honestly telling you the truth, Ben. These are my favourite ever creator card dies we have ever done. When I first saw these, I'm telling you, Ben, a little bit of excitement came over me, because when I saw these dies, when I saw these dies, I just knew they were going to be amazing, and they are amazing. They're beautiful to work with. But come and have a look at the fabulous design that we've got here. So the first one I've got is the Fairy Garden. Now, I adore this, Ben. Now, obviously, this is the metal die. It comes in 2 pieces. You've got the outer edge, which enables you to cut out that gorgeous, delicate frame. But the reason they're called Creator Card, Ben, is because you're going to make the super fast, super quick cards with the most delicate feature there. I mean, just look how gorgeous. Look at the detail. Yeah. The detail in these are absolutely insane. But that is your Fairy Garden. The next we've got in this is one of Leanne's favourites, which is that beautiful Statement Rose. It gives me vibes of a certain Disney film, this one.
I know the one you mean.
I adore this. And again, you can see that creating in the middle creates that beautiful panel using the 2 dies together. However, because we've given you the 2 separate dies, it means that you can cut straight, direct into your cardstock to create the most amazing cards instantly and so fast. So that's your Statement Rose. Now then, no collection would be complete without that beautiful, graceful butterfly. Just come and look at the size of this butterfly. Not only has it got the 2 pieces, Ben, it's also got this lovely feature where the wings lift up. So you've got 2 beautiful designs there, and you can see that gorgeous, you can see that statement butterfly. Look at those wings flying away. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the graceful butterfly. Now, if you love your celebrations, this one's going to be for you, because it's all about the champagne celebrations. And I'm already being told that this is absolutely the most popular one individually. And is there any wonder, Ben? Come and look at this. Absolutely gorgeous design with that beautiful champagne bottle, Prosecco bottle, wine
champagne.
bottle. Got to be a bit of champagne.
Got to be champers.
Beautiful pair of glasses there as well. All the bubbles. Look at the design. When we talk about delicacy, this could not get any more delicate if you tried. Absolutely amazing from Leanne and the development team. Their designs are simply stunning. Now,
look at the heart in the tree.
I adore this one. It's just absolutely glorious. It's the place to remember, which is going to cover all sorts of occasions, and every single die is the same. You get the 2 dies, the outer frame to be able to create then that delicate frame to create the most amazing cards. But that love heart design in the centre of that tree is just screaming weddings, engagements, anniversaries, or simply any occasion you want to cover when it comes to those beautiful designs. I've saved my best till last.
Go on.
I love this one. Now, you probably thought, yeah, you'd have said that about the butterfly, but no, because it's me. Belle of the ball.
Oh, the belle of the ball. I was going to say that.
Yes, he nearly got there, Ben. I'll let you off. But look how gorgeous she is. This is me in my famous. Oh, I want to dress like this, Ben. I want to dress like that. Absolutely.
I'm surprised you didn't wear your gown in today, Debbie.
I
to be
actually
honest,
want to figure like that, but that's another story. So we've got the most gorgeous design. So there are all your 6 designs, 12 dies in total for 84. Well, get this right, £84. Let me put my glasses down. £84.95 or $99.75. A great collection. So come on, join Sarah 3 p.m. She's got loads to show you, share with you, different concepts. Honestly, you're going to adore it. So join her at 3 p.m. for that. Now, Monday Makers, got a fair few things on the show, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to concentrate on one of my favourites from the show, which is all about the Ultimate Organiser. And it's actually quite apt for today, with it being National Organise Day. Is that the right way around said it?
National Organise Day.
That one, Ben. So yeah, absolutely. So we've got the Ultimate Organiser. Now, this die set actually is it's just perfect for all sorts of occasions where you want to get your life organised. Do you want to organise things for your birthdays, your shopping list, your appointments? This is absolutely fabulous. And a lovely idea that came from a Craftaganza event from a lovely lady who made us all a personal organiser. So this is a fabulous one. £73 UK money. That's right, £73. Oh, $92. I'm just getting used to these switching round for prices because I don't usually do this bit.
It's not easy that side of the studio, Debbie,
no,
is it?
Ben, I'm going to take my hat off to you, Joe and Becca. I absolutely am. I'm going to take my hat off to you because it's not as easy as it looks. But let me show you and walk you through the boards of these. So what you've got here is a set. Well, I say a set. It just looks pretty ordinary at the minute, but this is the concept die, the actual worker die that's going to make your organiser. And you're probably thinking, really? But honestly, it really does. That's going to be your main die. Then you've got a set of extra dies in here, and I'm just going to bring you all my boards for this, because this one is the, let me get this right, beautiful panels that creates your decoration on the front of your organiser. Then we've got all the additional dies that you need to be able to create all the extra features. So pockets in there. I mean, you can see that beautiful pocket die. You've got design strips in here. You've got lots of lovely things to be able to put on what notes it is that you're using. Loads and loads of things. And you're even getting the tabs as well to be able to create your tabs for whatever it is you want to get organised with. And talking of organisation, that's what these boards are all about. So this is the Ultimate Organiser, where you've got your dates from your months to your years. You've even got like your little list here, if I just turn that way around so you can see there. Everything you need from your months to the years. We're even going up to 2022. Absolutely love this one. And then you've got the extra bits. So these are the extra ones where you've got all the days on there, the months on there, the numbers again. Really, really handy to have. It's talking about getting yourself organised. What is it you're getting yourself organised with? Birthday list, Christmas list, shopping list, receipts, gift cards, and so on and so on. So you can see just how fabulous these are. And then lastly, these are those lovely stamps there to be able to create all that organisational skills. They are absolutely fabulous and on at a fantastic price today. And we're going to be sharing and showing everything to do with. I'm actually going to show you how to make the wallet on this show today, but later on the 7 p.m. show, I'm going to walk you through every single stage and we're going to create it from start to finish. So that's what's coming up on Monday Makers, and that's just one section from many of them. So that that said, we've also got a lovely craft vault section in this show, and I am now going to hand it over to the professionals, and I'm going to let our lovely Ben walk you through what we've got on the craft vault section today.
Tell you what, talk about professional. You are smashing it over there, Debbie. I feel like I could go to the cafe, go and have a sit down, leave you to it for the next hour and a half. Absolutely brilliant. I love the fact you can't read the screen over that side of the studio either. I'm the same, to be honest with you. Never read the screen, but brilliant. We're having a right laugh on Craft Vault today, and some really, really brilliant deals this side of the studio as well. Just to say hello to Debbie, who says, good morning, Debbie and Ben from New York. Lots of love for the Get It Got It Good, which we'll recap on again a little bit later on. Karen's just saying, oh, I got the Get It Got It Good. That's brilliant. Mandy is also saying, I'm watching in the background whilst painting a few of my craft room bits as in the middle of organising it. That's what it's all about today. International Get Organised Day. What are you getting organised for? Tell you what I'm getting organised for over this side of the studio is to show you some of the brilliant deals we've got on Craft Vault. Up to 70% off. And actually, I haven't got all of the deals this side of the studio that I wanted to bring to you because some of them have already sold out. We had a lovely Crafty Fun collection, but it's gone, unfortunately. Let's show you, though, the Woodland Friends collection that we've got here. I absolutely love this collection because basically it works out that you're going to get this gorgeous paper pad, all right, 230 GSM, all of these gorgeous colours here, right? So you've got 36 sheets in total, and then the stamp and die set you're going to get. I've just got a little board to show you here because I thought it might just be a little bit easier. You get a happy birthday sentiment die, and then you've got your stamp and die set with the little bunny wabbit, the little bunny. And this is the cutest, right? Because you've got the little bunny himself. He's got a little carrot as well. And then you've got a stamp and die for the bunny and the carrot. And the great thing about the die is it splits. So if you want to cut the bunny out as like a whole bunny, you can. If you want the bunny on your left-hand side of your card, you can. If you want the bunny on the right-hand side of your card, you can. You've got ultimate versatility to put your bunny wherever you want to put your bunny. One of Debbie's favourites, this particular collection, actually. Yes, the bunny and the carrot show is known. We'll say no more. We will say no more. And you've also got some lovely sentiments with this as well, as far as the stamps are concerned. You've got there is no good time. There is no good time. Bunny, you've got happy birthday, or hoppy birthday, I should say. Like you, hopping, have a, and you can make up your own little sentences, really, which is so cute. It's a lovely collection, and to get that for $19.99 or $24.95 is a very, very good deal indeed. And as I said, don't forget, you get your happy birthday sentiment die in there as well. If you're a platinum member, another 20% comes off that, so that is $15.99 or $19.96. Jump in and grab these deals. I have a feeling more will go as we head through the show, but we are going to have a look at some demos with our Debbie. Keep those comments coming in as well. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to know, Facebook and YouTube, and also send in the pictures. Keep Johnny and Charlotte busy in the studio. We want to see pictures of your craft rooms, please, from one extreme to the other. I want to see organised craft rooms, but I also want to see really messy craft rooms as well. And I have a feeling there's probably going to be more of the latter than the former. I mean, Debbie's probably the one to watch that. What do you reckon? If we were to ask people to send in pictures of their craft rooms, would there be more messy ones than neat ones, Debbie? What do you reckon?
Definitely, probably the latter, definitely messy. And I'm too ashamed to show you mine.
Oh, go on!
Oh, honestly, I have promised that when I do start the project, and it's going to take me a few days, Ben, let me just tell you, it's not going to be one of those day jobs. It's going to be a few days to create it. But I am going to take a before video as well as picture.
Good.
And then when I'm done, and when it's all organised and all sorted, I'm going to repeat that reveal, and I will share with you. May take a while, though. I have been saying this now for the last, how long have I been in this job? I've been at it a while. However, it will get done, and it is my mission now that everyone's moved out of the house and I'm on my own with his son, but he only lives there part-time. Bless him. But when I get myself all sorted, I am definitely getting that craft room organised, and I can't wait, let me tell you. So please do share. I want to see what you've got. Now, talking of sharing, do you want to see my little bunny?
Yes.
I love this Woodland bunny. This absolutely is beautiful. The Woodland Friends actually has been one of those gorgeous collections that we've done, and I absolutely adore Mr. Bunny. I mean, he is the cutest little thing. He is so sweet. And I say a he, that could easily be a she. You've got lots of the extra things on here from your grass, so you could actually build up a little scene. You've got some leaves on here, you've got your carrots, and you've even got sentiments on there as well. And I love this set of sentiments where you can literally mix and match whatever it is that you want to say. So I'm going to just start with this lovely bunny, and I'm going to call her a her, Ben. She's going to be a her bunny. I'm going to be a her bunny today.
Have you got a bunny?
Do you know I did have, well, I say I did have one. Right.
Uh-oh.
Well, eldest daughter Tanya wanted a bunny when she was a little girl. So yes, we bought her one. Called Sooty.
Called what? Sooty?
Sooty, all black. Absolutely black.
Yeah.
But God love him. We had him for about a year.
Yeah.
And then on Easter Sunday of all days,
you are joking me.
We went out to go and fish. She got our little food ready. We were ready to go and clean out little Sooty. And we went to the cage, and poor little Sooty was no more.
Oh, no.
On Easter Sunday of all days, Ben. I mean, but yes, we did. And he was the sweetest little thing. He used to come in house. We let him have a run around house. And obviously he had his little den outside as well. So yeah, we did have one. My neighbours have got one. Well, I say one, I think they've got a few actually. So it's nice that we still get to see the real life thing, because they are the cutest little animals, aren't they? Yeah. But yes, unfortunately, poor little Sooty just didn't make it. God love him.
Well,
I know, and she were heartbroken, Ben, it were awful. She were only 6. Goodness me, it were heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Now, I've inked up my little bunny. I am going to be colouring him with a tri-blend, so I have used my Finesse alcohol-proof dye. Always important to get the right ink pad when you are colouring. So obviously alcohol on the front, that's the right one to use. And I've taken some Nina card. Well, I have to check actually. Is the Nina cardstock back in stock yet?
I want to say that it is, but when I say that, I'm usually wrong. So I shall say nothing until producer Johnny tells me in my ear to make me look very professional. I want to. If I was a betting man, I'd say that it is. But I bet you any money now he's going to go, no, it's not. He's just going in my ear. Bear with, please. Bear with. It's not. I knew it. I knew it.
No.
I knew it. No, it's not.
Oh, dear me. Well, tell you what. You can, I mean, Nina cardstock is obviously the best one to use. However, we do have an ink pad, a paper pad that works perfectly with alcohol markers. So go and have a look on there, because it is in a little, it's like a pad form, but it's on there, and that'll be perfect for that as well. Now, I am using my lovely tri-blends for this. So again, it's just a little bit of colouring in, but the most beautiful, honestly, is just super gorgeous. I love, mind you, this one is a she.
Yes.
She's going to be a she. But you're just going to colour in. Take what colouring medium it is that you want to use.
Yeah.
I love the tri-blend brush because, especially when it comes to animals, you've got a little bit more coverage to go with an animal.
Yeah.
So the bunny is, these are perfect for that, because you've got that lovely stroke brush, that beautiful brush nib, to get those perfect strokes in there.
And that's the difference to this, isn't it? That you've got that brush nib to it.
It is, and you can build up those layers as well. So I'm just going to do that little bit first, and then we're going to concentrate with, obviously, having that 3 colour blend from the one pen just makes it so much easier when you want to come and do this. So again, I'm just going to literally just start and put a little bit of colour down on him.
We've had chats about potentially getting a bunny. My daughter wants a bunny rabbit. We got a dog and a cat, and I'm just thinking, I don't know whether we need to add a bunny to our collection of animals. I don't know.
Do it, Ben, do it.
It just seems like a lot of hassle. They don't do very much, do they, bunnies?
They're so cute.
I know they are cute, but it's like...
They are so cute, and they're great house pets as well, Ben. If you didn't want to have them outside, they're a great house pet as well. In fact, Laura, Laura's got one. She's got a little house bunny.
But do most people buy bunnies to keep in the house now? Is that what you do? Because back in our day, Debbie, you used to have a bunny and it live in a hutch in the garden, wouldn't it?
Yep. Absolutely, but you can still do that as well.
But you train your bunnies to go in a litter tray.
Yeah, she's training her little bunny up.
Seriously?
Have you not heard about?
Well, I knew that he was sort of roaming around in the house, but I didn't realise to the point that he has his own little litter tray and stuff. And well, that's quite impressive. Actually.
He's even got his own Instagram page.
Oh, now I think I did know about that. I think, but I'm not surprised because everybody has their own Instagram page, and every pet seems to have its own Instagram page. Apparently, producer Johnny's just saying he's got more followers as well than me and you put together, Debbie. So not too happy about that. What's he called again now? This is going to annoy me.
Do you know what? It's got a...
Otis.
Oh, that's it, Otis, yeah.
Otis Bunny.
Otis Bunny, yes.
Follow him on Instagram because everybody else is, apparently.
Oh dear. But they're lovely. And if you, honestly, it'll learn your daughter as well. Honestly, they're great for not just company, but they're great for learning as well, do you know, for looking after...
Yeah, but the thing, you say that though, but then if you get one and then they decide that they don't want to learn, then do you know what I mean? You end up having to do it. As a youngster, the only I used to have goldfish, and our cat used to eat all the goldfish. She used to think it was the best thing ever. You just used to put a paw in, like Meals on Wheels kind of thing. But I had a hamster. That's the only thing that I had, and he only lasted about a year. Hammy the hamster. I always remember Hammy for the fact that when I was probably only about 6 or 7, and I thought it'd be a good idea at a point to stick my nose through the metal bars of the cage. Yeah, and he thought my nose was a carrot or something, and had a hamster attached to the end of my nose. And after that, I wasn't too fond of having a hamster again. Yeah.
Oh dear. Now you just colour that up. Now I spend a bit more time colouring, but Debbie's realised she's forgotten to get the other colours too for his ears and his little bunny tail there. So I'll bring in the one that I did earlier. But again, choosing on your colours, you could literally colour up what you wanted. Again, I've just let this one dry off, and you can see the difference between the two, even though that's the same pen, would you believe?
Yeah.
But what I'm going to show you now is that die as well, because there's a die set in here, which means you don't have to do no fussy cutting, Ben. And again, I really love, and including, you've got your carrot on there for your carrot stamp, which matches perfectly over there. But this is a lovely concept, which means you can have, do you know when you want to have on the edge style effect?
Yeah.
But I'm going to use it as a solid bunny, so I'm going to cut him out completely. So this is when you need to make sure you've got low tack tape to perfection. Can I just say to perfection? Otherwise, you'll end up chopping his tail off.
Oh, we don't want to do that.
Chopping his ears off, and that's the last thing you want to do. So I'm just going to put a bit down onto this side.
So you can pop him left on the card, right on the card. Or
yeah, you've got that ability.
Out.
Yep. So you could use just this side and have it on the spine of your card. You could use this side to create a nice feature as well. It's a really clever concept, and I'm glad that we've done it this way because it just makes it that little bit easier to be able to make it a versatile card, which I just think is perfect. So I'm going to run that through. Now I'm going to use my smaller plates. So let me grab my small plates, pop that through. I'll just move that cardstock out of the way now. I don't need that. There we go. And I'm just going to die cut through this. And again, it saves you from having to fussy cut. I mean, if you wanted to fussy cut, you absolutely could. If you didn't want to use the dies at all, you don't have to use the dies. You could just simply create a nice scene, use those stamps and create directly onto there. Loads and loads of ways that you're going to be able to use this die set. And if I've got some samples, I'll have a look and see if I can pull some samples out to show you what I mean by that as well, Ben. But just simply then release him from his tape. Let's move that to one side. And there you go. You've got the perfect little bunny all cut out, ready to go on to his little perch there. So I'm going to be careful where I stick the carrots today though, Ben. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to be careful where I put the carrots.
I've still not seen this legendary show, but I need to go back. I need to go back on YouTube and subscribe like everyone else has done, and go back and find it.
Talking of legendary shows, I didn't think anybody could beat the faux pas of the bunny and the carrot until I watched Miss Fisher last night.
Now, from what I understand, Miss Fisher was in absolute stitches over a bit of an accident with the wax seal.
The wax seal. She had a little tiny accident with the wax seal. Can I just tell you, I was prepping for my shows for the next coming days, and I couldn't see. I got tears streaming, and I got mascara on me. Mascara were running down my face. It was the funniest thing to watch. Debbie just couldn't. She just couldn't come back from it, Ben.
Yeah.
It was absolute corker. It was one of those shows that you just didn't want to miss. Absolute belter, it really was. So yes, I think Debbie may have overtook me on the carrot faux pas with her lovely wax seal. faux pas.
It was Second Chance Sunday yesterday. If you want to go watch it back, about an hour in, I think you said, wasn't it, Debbie?
Yeah, about an hour in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the vintage diary.
I tell you what, it's going to be one for the bloopers reel. I'm just looking forward to this year's, Christmas shows. Do we do a blooper? We do, don't we? A bloopers. Do we do a blooper? I tell you what, there's been enough bloopers, certainly in the last, I would say, 2 or 3 weeks to cover off plenty. So we should look forward to that. I haven't actually I've heard you describe yesterday's incident, but I've not seen it yet, so I should be watching it back later.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, definitely. If you want a little bit of a gig, look, I nearly put it there then. Let me just make sure. I'm going to twist it that way. Let me pop it that way. There we go.
Yay, all safe.
Save. But yeah, you've got all these lovely carrots to be able to add that little extra feature. No, do you want them? No. Let me be careful where I put these.
Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go there.
There
Oh,
you
I've
go.
got something stuck on him. Hang on a minute. I've got something stuck there. Let me just make that
dear.
off. There we go. Put that across his foot. There we go.
Perfect.
And again, I mean, you can these are just added little decoration bits, but how gorgeous. And this is just one element. I'm going to let you rerun that one in a moment, Ben. This is just one element. From that gorgeous collection that you can use and make. And I've just used one of those dies that came with the original collection just to create that lovely shaped card. But it's the most cutest bunny you ever did see to be able to create the most gorgeous, gorgeous cards and with the most better placed carrots is all I'm going to say. Better placed carrots.
You will love this collection, I'm sure. Just watch where you place your carrots. Absolutely. This collection is flying out the door, and I, for one, am not surprised. 25% of a big stock has already gone. It's a lovely collection, and it's nice, isn't it, to be able to pick up bits and pieces from collections, sort of smaller bundles from these collections, and you're just going to have so much fun with this little rabbit. And of course, as Debbie has mentioned, the great thing about this is the versatility. You've got that die, which you can open up to cut your rabbit sort of left or right onto your card. You can piece it together to actually cut out the rabbit as a whole. You've got the die for the carrot, and then of course all of those stamps with some lovely sentiments in there as well, which is just brilliant. And of course, the way that this works out, you're also going to get your happy birthday sentiment die for free. All you're paying for is this paper pad, which is gorgeous in itself. 36 sheets, 230 GSM. You've got all of these wonderful colours, and within this collection, 12 colours, 3 of each. And as I say, it's such a nice collection, and the fact that you're getting it for what, $15.99, isn't it, if you're a platinum member, or if you're shopping with us in the US, $19.96 if you're a platinum member. It is a lovely, lovely buy, and loads of you going for it already today as well. So do jump in. Loads of messages coming in. I tell you what, there is plenty of chat about launch day coming up later on. Lots of chat about this. Aisha saying, I love that gown creator card. Just gorgeous. That is one of the dies that you get within the collection. Shaddai just saying, Ben, I bought the creator card die collection. I cannot wait. I have a creator card die from CC. This is bar none. Just looking at them, the best. Wait till I get it in the house close up. Shaddai also just saying the bell of the ball is stunning. Don't know whether she's talking about our Debbie Robinson or the bell of the ball, which is in the collection, but either way, both marvellous. And well, let's have a look actually at your launch day goodies. First time you're going to be able to get your hands on these from us. A little bit later on, you'll be seeing them live in the studio. We're going to demo them all. Sarah's going to be here 2 hours. If you've already managed to pick them up, congratulations. But listen, really excited about these. $84.95 or $99.75. These are stunning. We previewed these, I think it was on Tuesday last week, and the excitement that was coming in on the comments then was, I mean, off the scale. The fact that we've got them now for you at 3 o'clock, you need to be in with these. I think possibly some of the most beautiful creator card dies we've done. That one you're seeing on the end there with the heart into that tree, just stunning. I know you've got the beautiful bell of the ball, you've got that gorgeous rose in there as well. There's so much to love about that collection. And with the creator cards too, they're just so super versatile. What I always think as well about these is the fact that if you are a bit more experienced, then you're going to have ideas flooding through your head already as to what you can use them for. But imagine, like, if you've just started in your craft and you've got your die cutting machine, you're looking for a set of dies to be able to create some wow cards as your first projects. Boy, imagine using one of those and making your first card to give to somebody, they will just not believe that you've managed to do that. But that's what this gives you the ability to do, create stunning cards straight off the bat. Lots of lovely comments coming in about your craft rooms as well, which we will, well, let's have a look at a couple now actually. Vicky just saying, my craft room has to be clean, tidy and organised every time I leave it for the day. Wow, you don't hear that often, I don't think, do you not? Diana saying, mine is a mess, hear that more often. Returning home after a 3-day scrapbooking weekend. And Andrea says, organising day, setting up my second Totally Tiffany craft workstation. First is in use in the living room as a mini private office. The second now goes to the craft room. I love them, they're so capacious. What a lovely word for a Monday. Keep those comments coming in, let us know about your craft rooms. Are they organised, are they unorganised? Send in your pictures as well to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Messy craft rooms and tidy craft rooms. Messy ones, please. I want to see the mess. And let's get back over to our Debbie, because I tell you what, there is so much of a buzz about this brand new collection we've got coming for you on launch day. I mean, I know you said it, and I'm going to say it as well. I think possibly the most exciting launch that we've done this year.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that one, Ben, because these have been long overdue, well anticipated dies, and I know that I've already seen the comments. I've already seen when design team members have posted onto all the pages and shared their makes. I've just seen that buzz. You can really tell that this is going to be an exciting launch. And trust it to be the boss. I mean, she wrestled me to the floor with this one because she said, no, Debbie, you're not. Normally I'd be here for all 3 shows. But she went, no, I'm pulling rank. I am pulling rank and I'm doing that show. So obviously being the boss, I just said, of course, Sarah, of course.
Really? I'm not fussed.
Let me have a little play with them, please. Let me have a little play with them. So come on, let me walk you through. And I want to share some of those amazing design team makes that we've got from the design team that I mean, honestly, come and look at these. Let's just have a little look. When we're talking create a card, I mean, wow.
Come on.
That is the first thing that springs to mind that our lovely Leslie has done with this. This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And that's that gorgeous celebration, the champagne celebration die.
Quay.
I got there.
Not easy to say.
It's not easy to say. It's not easy to say. But how incredible that is. That's just one of them. Let me show you the next one, which is just gorgeous. A lovely Nikki has done this one. Just take a look. It's like a work of art.
That's phenomenal.
Nikki, that is amazing. I mean, honestly, all of you design team that have played with these, you have created the most fabulous cards I think I've ever seen. Look what our lovely Mags has done. Mags Edgar, lovely, lovely lady. But the concept here, what Mags has used is that gorgeous create a card. Look at the delicate feature of that die. Looks as good on the inside as the outside does. And how fabulous does that look?
I think that's my favourite die of the collection,
it's
that one.
It's just beautiful.
I love it.
Look, it's that love heart. That
in the
love
tree.
Heart in the tree.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it is. And then we're not done because that's just halfway through the collection. We've got the beautiful statement piece. Now, I love this one. I'm just going to pull this out because it's a lovely concept card where you've got, because this is what you can do, Ben. You've got these cards to be able to do this. Absolutely incredible. I just think these are fabulous. I think when Sarah's done this launch, I believe Jan's got the, the craft along with them in a couple of weeks' time, I believe. Because I nearly did I want to, you know that wrestling to the ground?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to wrestle Jan to the ground.
Oh, you were wrestling with Jan? You were wrestling with Sarah? They're all wrestling today, seriously.
Gorgeous. Honestly, beautiful designs and like I said, simply stunning designs. Look at the bell of the ball. How incredible is that one? Another one of our lovely Mags's cards there. And then the last one in the collection, what our lovely Jo's done is that gorgeous fairy garden. It's absolutely beautiful. These are the most beautiful dies I have ever seen from our Create a Card range. And our Johnny is just confirming it is Jan with you, Ben, on the 13th of May at 3 p.m, I believe.
I haven't looked that far ahead, to be honest with you, but I shall look forward to that. Always good fun when there's a craft along with Jan in the house, so I shall very much look forward to that. But that's the reason why, well, one of the reasons why you need to get these now, so you've got them in good time to be able to take part in that craft along, and as always with the craft alongs. We will post up on our socials in plenty of time so you know exactly what you will need to be able to craft along with that on the 13th of May. All right, are you going to show us a little demo?
Oh, I am indeed. I am indeed. And I'm going to keep it really, I want to say basic. These cards create cards instantly. That's what it's all about. It says what it says on the tin, create a card. No matter what style you want to do. And I know our Jan, she'll have got something special planned up her sleeve. And knowing Jan, as I've known her for a long time now, she will do more than one. There'll be more than one in that craft along, let me tell you. Because these are just simply stunning dies. They are so gorgeous to work with as well. Now, I've taken some black matte cardstock for this. What I actually did, Ben, was I cut it down to size. So my card blank starting off is slightly bigger than the die. Now, the die itself measures at, this particular die, it measures at 4.6 inches by 6.7 inches.
Okay.
So what I did for this was to cut this down. I took a piece of black matte cardstock, folded down the middle, so I gave a score line down the middle. Then I just chopped it to size, and I did this at 7. I think if I remember rightly, it was 7.25 inches by 5.25 inches to create this. And it's just slightly bigger than a 5x7. Now this is where the two-part element comes to it, which means using that on its own creates that see-through creator card look. This one added together creates that lovely frame. So for this one, I'm just going to use this to start with. So I'm going to place that into the centre, and I am using the bell of the ball because, like I said, Ben, I want to be that bell of the ball.
You are the bell of the ball.
I want to be in that dress and have that figure.
Yeah, you're the bell, I'm the beast. There you go.
Oh,
well, I said it before somebody else got in. I knew Johnny was waiting.
Though, I'll never be offended. It's my favourite film.
Is it?
Disney film ever.
What, yeah. Before they brought the remake out?
Do you know what? The remake is not too bad. The action-packed one, it's not too bad, that one. I quite enjoyed it.
I did.
And I were a bit of a skeptic because I thought, don't you dare touch a classic. Like.
Oh, so it was the cartoon that you were the fan of?
That's my favourite Disney film ever. I love it. And I'm trying to get Sapphire into it. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet.
Before long.
She lets me read the storybook at night. Yeah. So she lets me read it. And she always says, when we choose books, which one Nan, and I go, guess Nan's favourite, and she'll go, Beast. I mean, I know she's not calling me a beast. It's the Beauty and the Beast. That's the book that she's going with.
Before long, I promise you, it will be the film that you watch over and over again. We had that with Frozen. When my Daisy was about, I think she was about 4, she got into it. We watched it once. We watched it about 275 times. I'm not even kidding you. It was on all the time. It was a film that I really enjoyed for the first 32 times. But now, whenever I hear that song...
Oh, bless you. Let it go.
No, don't stop singing it.
Yeah, we'll stop there. Right, so let me just take this off now, Ben. So I've just popped it onto the front part of my card.
Yeah.
Just going to lift off my low tack tape there. And because these are delicate, what I'm going to say to you is when you're lifting them off, just be careful.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that look at that. All the bits are practically in there in that die. And I'm just going to flick out these little extras. Where's my crafty tool gone? Let me grab me little pokey tool, because what it's done now, Ben, is created the most beautiful, delicate feature you could. I mean, it's just glorious, absolutely beautiful.
I just didn't think we could get more intricate and delicate with our dies.
Do you know, when I first saw them, I'm thinking, goodness me, delicate.
Yeah.
I mean, you've just seen me pass this through my machine, one pass of the machine. I haven't required any plates in there, extra plates. It was just the normal standard plate for a thin metal die. But when we're talking intricate, look at all the cutting points that run along there, all that intricate feature. This is the bit that you just have to do, is just poke out those, the bits that haven't fallen out of the die. However, you could take your tool brush, and I mean, pokey tool will do.
Yeah.
But just poke through those little pieces, and I'm gonna do them all. We've got plenty of time, haven't we? We've got loads of time.
We've got all right, yeah.
We're all right.
It's your show, Debbie. You do what you want. You're in charge.
I keep forgetting. It's my show. This one. You're my guest, aren't you, Ben?
I am your guest today. Have you asked for your name on the screen at the start of the show, or?
And I need. What does Craig have? He has
Craig's wake up call with Craig, and then he gets his own dressing room with the star on there. He has 2 or 3 people kind of fetching bits and pieces. He gets coffee.
Hey, what's this about coffee?
Fanning him down, giving him grapes. I mean, he's a right old diva. He really is. So maybe you should ask for a little bit more. Bring your rider in tomorrow with a load of demands and see what the bosses say.
I love right. Yeah,
I know what they'll say, but see what they say anyway.
I don't understand. Hey, I need to find out what his secret is to getting the coffee, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If that's a true story, that one, Ben, I need to find out what the secret is to why he gets the coffee. Because Tracy's not here today.
No,
and we need to train. We need to train Jake up.
Jake, no chance with
Yeah,
Jake.
we've got to train Jake.
Yeah.
Now look at all that beautiful pot, and I think I've got all my little bits out. Let me just knock. Oh, I've just seen another one, Ben. It's always the same.
There's always one in there.
You think you've got the last one out, and then you see another one. There it is. Let me get. I mean, this is.
Oh, you missed another one.
Have I missed another one?
No, I'm having you one.
Oh, you little devil! I thought you were being serious then. Actually, no, I haven't seen a little bit there.
I can't see that far.
Oh no, I know. I've seen another one. Let me get it. There we go. I'm happy now. Look how gorgeous she is. She's absolutely glorious, absolutely beautiful, Ben. Oh, and I just think, wait till you stick a piece of. I'm just chosen some cardstock out. When I say cardstock, I went through my little stash yesterday when I were at craft room. I was looking through my papers, my many pads. And I honestly couldn't decide which one to put at the back of it because these are just beautiful. But I've got a lovely little butterfly theme running there.
Oh, that
but
works.
Again, look how beautiful. And she literally pops off the page.
Yeah.
Literally pops off the page. Now, when you use the two together, when you use the outer part and the other piece here, Ben, now I've done the same here with some glitter card. Let me just put that under the back so that you can see it.
Oh, wow.
Look at her, isn't she just fabulous? And all I did in the addition to that was that I used the delicate, beautiful creator card, but I also used the additional frame die as well to create that lovely panel.
Yeah.
Because guess where she's going to sit?
On top.
She's going to sit on the top.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
she's just beautiful. So let me find a dotty tape pen for this one, Ben, because this is an intricate die. So you will need your dotty tape pen because this one, I'm saying dotty tape pen, you could also use your stick and spray, which is the permanent adhesive, to create this too. So you could use that one. But dotty tape pen, be your best friend. Absolutely will be your best friend. Just don't let it stick to your fingers like it does to me normally. Right, so when we just pop that all on there now, I'm just going to place it over. Now, I could do a little bit of a shadow drop with that as well, Ben.
So just shift it a little bit, yeah?
Just shift it slightly. Actually, I think I want to change it up a little bit.
Do it.
Yeah, I weren't going to do this, but I think, I'm quite happy with the little...
Bit of improv.
Yeah, let's
Crafty
go
improv.
Yeah, let's go a little bit...
That's what Craig does.
But look how gorgeous she looks with that little bit of shadow.
I love it.
Absolutely glorious. And I'm just going to use a little sentiment because that's all you need to add. And I've chosen this from the same place where I got my paper pad, and please don't ask me to name it because I can't remember. But it's one of his latest ones. And I've got especially for you. And look at that. When we talk about... I mean, I know I cheated having that metallic one there, the glitter one there, but just look how glorious she is. And on the inside, just looks, she looks absolutely fabulous with that drop shadow there.
She does, doesn't she?
Ooh, I do like that, Ben. But look how quick and easy. Add a little ribbon on there, a few gems, but how quick was that to put together? When I say a one-pass wonder, they are. Creator card, one-pass wonder, with all that delicate feature. Absolutely incredible. I know you're going to love these. I've already seen the comments. I've seen those posts. I've seen the comments on the posts. I know Sarah is like beyond excited to be launching these today here at Crafters TV at 3 p.m. UK time. Oh, someone remind me other times.
10 a.m. Is it 11? No, it's 10, isn't it? Is it 11? It is 10, Johnny, yeah. 10 and 7 it is.
10 and 7. There we go. So, yes. So, come and join Sarah. Come and join Sarah for the launch where she's going to cram as many... I know Sarah. She'll cram as many demos as she can in. Lots of different styles. And she's going to walk and talk you through the entire collection. Get some inspiration. Get hold of them now. And then you can literally just sit and watch and enjoy that show with our lovely Sarah. And, I mean, what more can I say about these? The best dies we've ever done. Big, bold statement, but I'm going out there with it.
Well, you heard it here first. I tell you what, I know loads of you have already taken advantage of the deal, but for those of you who haven't yet, those are going to fly out of the studio when we launch them officially at 3 o'clock this afternoon UK time. Make sure you join us. And how great is that you've already got some inspiration from this show. You'll have tons of inspiration with Sarah later on. Like Debbie was saying, what Sarah's like. I think she holds our Crafty World record, doesn't she, for the amount of demos in the show. Whatever way, she'll do loads. She will do loads of demos. So you've got all of that for when you buy the set. And then, of course, don't forget May the 13th date for your diary. Myself and Jan with that craft along. So by that point, you'll have your dies. So you'll be able to join in with that craft along. And there'll be just so much inspiration out there for you. So if you are sort of fairly new and you're thinking, oh, I love the look of those, but I'll get stuck, I won't know what to do. Nah, you won't. You'll have plenty of inspiration to go at. There's loads of chat about the launch. There's loads of chat about craft rooms as well. Vicky just saying, my craft room has to be clean and tidy and organised every time I leave it. Alison saying, I have 2 crafty spaces. One is in the basement and one is in my bedroom. Basement was lonely and too separated. So my husband, this is love. My husband built me a corner in my bedroom to stay more connected. Oh, that's really cute. You don't go in the middle of the night and crafty and wake him up. I bet he'd probably regret it, wouldn't he? Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, passing stuff through the gym, like, sorry, darling, just doing a bit of crafting. You're back in the basement. Rosalind says, I wouldn't dare send a picture of my craft room now. I'm recognising and it's a mess. Oh, I'm recognising and it's a mess. Okay. The outer portion is fine, but everything else is in the middle of the room. Rosalind, I bet it's an organised mess there, isn't it? I bet you can find things when you need to. Jan says, I'm rehashing my room for the time. Still can't get everything in. And lots of other great comments coming in as well. Lots of great pictures coming in too. Let's have a little look now. This is... Oh, Victoria, there's me. I was like, who's that handsome chap on the TV? Oh, it's me. That's organised, that, isn't it, Debbie? Is that like yours?
That is super organised. Let me just tell you, that is something I am envious of.
Yes.
That is a beautiful space, Victoria. I love that. Lisa, let me get closer. I need to see this. I need to see this.
This is a before, Lisa. Debbie thinks that's quite tidy.
Oh, I thought that were tidy.
She's going to send us another one when it gets tidy. So that tells you how messy Debbie's room is, because Debbie thinks that's tidy. It looks tidy-ish. I've seen messier. Val's there.
Look at a little pet. Oh no, they're pets. They're animals, aren't they?
They're stuffed toys, definitely. Yes, They're definitely not real. I don't think anyway. Work table and storage area there. The thing with these is like there's lots of stuff in like small rooms, isn't there? So I mean, I think they're not as bad as I've seen, is what I would say. I've seen messier.
You ain't seen mine.
I cannot wait for the video of Debbie's before and after. But keep sending those pictures in. It's great, isn't it? How much fun is it to share our craft rooms with each other and go, look at mine, what a mess. Oh, mine's really tidy. Whatever, we want to see them. Really tidy ones, but particularly the messy ones. Send them in. Particularly if you think your craft room is a mess, but you can find everything. You like an organised mess? I want to see those. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. We'll read some more comments in just a bit. I want to get onto some more of the collections that we've got in our craft vault here. This, one of my favourite collections of recent times, actually, the Best of British. It is phenomenal. And once again with this, up to 70% off within our craft vault. And it basically works out that, again, you're buying the gorgeous paper pad here and you're getting all of the embossing folders for free. The paper pad itself is absolutely stunning. So I just give you a little quick flick through so you can see. Hang on a second. Here we go. Basically, you've got 40 pages of absolutely glorious scenery. You've got double-sided paper. I love the fact in the back here, you've got sentiments, you've got little postcards so you can snip into these, but they're gorgeous, as you can see. Some really, really stunning designs. It's one of those paper pads, again, that you're going to struggle to decide which side of the paper you're going to actually use, because there is plenty to be going at there. My favourite papers are just coming, they're right at the front here. I love that. The London skyline, absolutely stunning. So there's 40 sheets of your paper in there, 180 GSM, and then you've got these gorgeous embossing folders as well. So you've got your picket fence. You've then got the London skyline, and again, you can see for yourself that these match up perfectly with the paper. You've got your beautiful postcard, and then you've got your beach huts as well. I've got some little boards which I'll show you perhaps a little bit later on, but I want to get onto the demos with these too. $19.99 for that bundle is phenomenal value for money, or $24.95. That again works out at $15.99 on $19.96. Remember, you pay for this, we give you 4 embossing folders for free. 20% of the stock has gone and climbing. It's a lovely, lovely collection, and we're going to have a look at this in action with our Debbie. The paper pad's lovely, Debbie, isn't it? But the embossing folders as well are stunning.
They are. I mean, the paper pads, I mean, you're going to be able to use in all sorts of crafting. But the lovely embossing folders, I just want to show you a couple here what the design team have done with these. And again, really clever way of using them. Embossing folders, we always call them the underrated product in craft, because a lot of people don't think there's a lot that you can do with an embossing folder. If you did see Debbie's craft show yesterday, her craft class, she actually showed you lots of different ways that you can use them in very effective ways. And again, just absolutely beautiful. That is just glorious. I love that one. 3 strips and created that beautiful using those colours. Little shaker card.
Give it a little shake, go on.
Little shake, absolutely. What about that postcard?
Oh, yes.
I adore the postcard. It's absolutely fabulous. And those papers, Ben, I have to agree with you. That's one of my favourite papers in that paper pad.
Yeah.
Absolutely glorious. And look how gorgeous that looks. Absolutely sensational. And then let's not forget those gorgeous beach huts. I've always dreamt of honing a beach hut.
Do you know how much they are? They're so expensive.
No, I know they are. I know they are. And I would love one. I would love one. Brighton Beach, if possible.
Brighton?
Oh, yes. Oh, right. Yeah, I love Brighton. One of my favourite places in the world. I love Brighton. So, yes, yeah, I want one of them in. That's me. What's the bucket list?
Bucket list.
Bucket list. When I've won the Euro Millions.
Yes. I tell you what you could do. You could put it on your rider for tomorrow and say, I'm not coming back to do wake-up call unless you get me a beach hut in Brighton for the rest of the week. That's what you should do. Try it. Ask the bosses. See what they say.
I nearly choked then. Could you imagine? I'd be getting the nickname Diva Debbie.
I like
Diva
it.
Debbie or
like
Debbie the Diva. No. Now then, I'm just using one element in this, along with the papers as well. And I'm going to use that London skyline. It's absolutely glorious. Another one of my favourite places in the whole wide world is London. Yeah. And there's lots of iconic scenes on this one, which, again, this is a small embossing folder, but you've already seen with lovely Leslie's design what you can do with it, and I'm just going to show you one way you can use this. But lots of lovely iconic images, from your Big Ben to the Shard to the, what do they call that? Is it the London Eye?
Big Wheel.
The Big Wheel. Is that what they call it? Ben!
It is the London Eye, isn't it?
I'm thinking, I'm sure I've been on that, because talking of my daughter Tanya, she won a competition. She created a card competition from an MP years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And that was our trip out. We went to the House of Commons and had a wonderful day with the Prime Minister. And
you met the Prime Minister?
Oh, yeah. And we went, and he took us up the London Eye. We went on the London Eye.
Who was the PL?
Tony Blair.
You met Tony Blair?
Yeah.
He took you for a ride on the London Eye?
Yeah, and then we had a canal trip down River Thames. Yeah, absolutely fabulous. It was lovely.
Just you and Tony Blair?
Not just me.
Oh.
No, my daughter was there. It was her prize. It weren't my prize. It was her prize.
But just the two of you and Tony Blair?
Yeah. Did you not know?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is the most showbiz thing I think I've heard. That's brilliant. You went on the London Eye with the Prime Minister.
Yes, and we went down the canal. We had a little boat trip down there as well. We had lunch with him. Went to the House of Parliament, did the question time as well.
You went on question time?
Yeah, well, I personally weren't on question time. I was sat on the gallery. We were looking down, watching them all. But yeah, a really good day.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to say you were on the side of the dispatch box following the questions at Tony Blair.
Trouble is, Tanya weren't impressed. She weren't impressed with the MP kind of thing. I was fascinated. It was like a history lesson. Absolutely fantastic place. And we had a jam-packed full day, let me just tell you. It was absolutely incredible. I loved it.
What did you think of the London Eye?
Oh, it's just wonderful. It's so slow. I was terrified. I thought you had to run and jump to get on it. It was so slow. Even my snail's pace, I could get on there. But absolutely. But when you got to the top, you had panoramic views of London. It's just incredible. If you ever get the chance, go on it.
Just make sure when you do go that it's a nice bright day, because any time I ever went on the London Eye, it was foggy. I got to the top, I was like, can't see anything. This is the worst big wheel ever. We'll get onto a demo in a second. Producer Johnny, for those of you who thought, he's not a romantic sort, is he? He proposed to his now Mrs. Johnny at the top of the London Eye.
Johnny? Did you really?
Oh,
I mean, you and Gemma, you're romantic anyway. But are they fabulous? That's wonderful.
He's just got, I got the picture for free. Whey! That's the only reason he did it, apparently. To get a free picture, put in the album. Dear, oh dear. And you thought he did it for romantic purposes. I knew better, Johnny. Unbelievable, eh, Debbie? Unbelievable.
He is unbelievable, but what a lovely romantic thing to do. So let's bring it back to this demo. So what I've just done is I've just taken this little embossing folder. I've actually cut myself a little strip that just measures slightly under the embossing folder. And I'm just going to try and level that up because I want it to be nice and straight. I don't want it to be wonky.
Okay.
So wait a minute, that's still wonky. Come on, Debbie. Let's get it in there properly.
And that will go for your mini, right?
Yes, it will.
Perfect.
It'll go through your Mini, your MIDI, your Gemini Junior, all your other machines that you have in your collection as well. But it is a standard embossing folder, so it's just your 2-plate system on your Gemini machines. If you are using the MIDI, what you'd need is your purple, and your Mini or your MIDI, you'll need your purple shim with the embossing folder, run that through. Simple as that, it is. And then I've just taken some, because on white card, you can't really see much of it. However, the minute you add a little bit of colour, shall we go in with Oasis?
Oh, yeah,
a bit of baby blue. I've got a bit of midnight there as well. Let's just pop a bit of baby blue. And it just lifts, the minute you add a bit of colour, bit of inky colour. Oh, I think we're drying out on this one, Ben. We might need another baby blue. No, not to worry, Ben. It'll be fine. I'm going to add a little bit extra colour. Let's go in with a bit of...
Just whilst you're doing that, you just reminded me, I saw a question earlier which I haven't asked you about cardstock. So Jodie wants to know the difference between stamping cardstock and Nina cardstock.
Nina cardstock is super smooth. Stamping cardstock, as you'll hear all of us talk about stamping cardstock. There's all sorts you can do with it. But it's got a... Nina is like a super smooth, which is ideal for your alcohol markers.
Yeah.
So Nina obviously is the best, and the marker pad that I was talking about, the paper pad that you can use instead of Nina, is also a super smooth one. So yes, that would be perfect. But stamping card, I use it for all sorts. I use it to do distressing images. This is watercolour cardstock that I'm using at the minute, but you can use stamping card for your card bases, construction, stamping on, colouring on. You won't get the same results that you would on a super smooth, and that's just because of the content of how the paper is made. So yes, that's the difference between the two. I hope that helped actually. That weren't too much rubbish there, but because I can waffle on sometimes.
I've not noticed that.
I'm a waffler.
No. All good information, Debbie, as far as I'm concerned.
But yes. So yeah, great question though. Absolutely great question. So now when I've done this, I'm going to just literally highlight this all the way around, and you can see the difference that's made. And it just literally picks up that lovely embossed detail. And again, I'm just going to go over them images just there.
Someone's asked as well, I didn't notice. Melanie says, where did you get your fancy pokey tool?
I had it custom made. It was custom made by well, do you know Sheila, who used to work for Unky Dory?
Oh, right.
It was Sheila's other half. He makes them. So I saw that, and the pen. I've got a matching pen, Ben.
Yeah.
I had it custom made, and then I had one made for Joe for his birthday, a pen.
Oh, okay.
So yes, but he does it as a business. Don't ask me to name it because I can't remember off the top of my head, and I do apologise. I know his name's Wayne. But yes, it's fabulous. I had it custom made.
Wayne's World, is it?
Right, let me just grab me guillotine, Ben, because I just want to trim a little bit of that off. But look at the difference that's made just by adding that touch of ink to it. Absolutely beautiful. And what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to just mount it onto some textured cardstock to make a super quick, easy card.
Yeah.
So again, you can see that beautiful detail there. And all I'm going to do now is run my tape pen over. Let's pop that on. There we go. And then I can see you, Ben. Caught my eye.
Sorry.
You've got your cricket injuries, haven't you, today?
No, I was playing. It was first game of the cricket season yesterday, and I'm the wicket keeper. Did you play cricket in America? You have to let us know. But anyway, I basically sit behind the stumps and for 3 hours in the field, and you have to stand up and then you're crouching down, and then you stand up and then you're crouching down and you stand up. I must have done about 400 squats yesterday. I'm not kidding you. My hamstrings are on fire. I don't mind telling you. And I've pulled muscles in places I didn't think I had muscles. I'm putting that out there. So if you see me still grimacing today, or if you hear any strange noises, that will be me. And we did win, Johnny, yes. Smacked a quick 30 with the bat. Go and fetch that one. Yeah, fetch that. Yeah. Oh, wicket-keeper batsman, Johnny is so he won yesterday. But anyway, sorry, Debbie, putting you off.
No, it's all right, Ben. All I've done is I've used some of the paper there as a little background, pop a little ribbon on there.
Yep.
And what I'm just going to do now is finish this off with a little sentiment. So I'm going to pop a little sentiment just onto the back. In fact, let's pop that just down there. So sending you lots of love. And I'm just going to add it with a couple of little extra elements that I got from that Best of British collection, which is a glorious collection. And if you did get it right back at the beginning, absolutely you can use these extra pieces with it. So I've got my London bus there and a little black London cab.
Oh, yes.
And then we're just going to pop that onto there. Oh, look, they've got a Clyde.
Oh, they are.
They've got a Clyde.
But
that beautiful background there, that lovely London sky. Why is it not sticking? It's that warm in here, Ben.
It is warm again, Debbie, I'll give you that.
I know. I'm just going to pop that onto there with some of my chunky glue. I know that'll stick it. And then all I'm going to do is mount that onto a card blank and we are good to go. Again, embossing folders, underrated, but they shouldn't be because this has just added a little background detail to my card. But look how incredible that looks. Just fabulous. I love embossing folders, full stop. Let me just make sure I've got that down. And there we go, Ben. We've got ourselves a lovely card. There you go, using that London skyline in the background, but how fabulous is that? And that's an absolutely fantastic collection. Those embossing folders and that paper pad at that incredible price today, sensational.
It is sensational, $15.99 or $19.96 if you are a platinum member. Just thought I'd very quickly again just show you the boards with the embossing folders on because we've had a little flick through the paper pad. So 48 sheet paper pad, 12 by 12. Then you've got your 4 embossing folders. Remember, it works out that you're not paying for these. How ridiculous is that? There's your glorious London skyline. This is your gorgeous picket fence. Once again, nice size here because that's going to go through all of your machines, go through your Mini as well. This postcard is absolutely beautiful too. Again, it's a freebie within the bundle, which is just ridiculous. And there we go. There's Debbie's beach huts there, look. Brighton seafront, I can just see her in there now. All 4 of those are your embossing folders, which are free within this collection, $19.99 or $24.95. You're only paying for the paper pad, which is ridiculous. Lots of lovely messages still coming in. Loads of chat about craft rooms. Pamela just saying, I'm sorting, clearing and organising my crafty corner for over a week. I wish I had a whole craft room. It's the last bit of little bits and bobs that get me every time. It is National Get Organised Day today. That's why we're talking about your craft rooms. Deborah just saying, oh Ben, we don't want to talk about organising the craft room. Went in there to do it yesterday and ended up playing all day. Should I say my craft room is in my master bedroom, therefore I have to keep it neat. I cannot stand disorganisation. Is that even a word? I love that word, disorganisation. Disorganised, yes. I went into my walk-in closet to do one thing yesterday and ended up turning everything upside down. Of course, I had to get everything put back before I went to bed. That is what I am like, what you like. Winnebeth says, I'm fortunate enough to have an entire craft room. The problem is there is much more to keep neat. And there's a message here from Alison. Alison, whose husband built her a little crafting corner in the bedroom. And I was saying, did you not wake him up in the middle of the night doing your crafting? And she says, Ben, I've been known to be crafting when my husband goes to bed and he finds me still at it when he gets up in the morning. The MIDI and Mini come in handy to be quiet. Oh, by the way, just before we move on to our next set of goodies, Debbie, Shadiah has just reminded me, the other thing that Craig does on his show is he always tells everybody who the producer and the director are, and he gets them to say hello on the tannoy. So do you want to do that now?
Right.
Yeah.
So today's team is our producer Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hiya.
Magic.
Yeah.
And we've got a lovely, I love this girl, our lovely Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
I love it. It's like a bit of magic, isn't it? Has he got special magic powers, that Craig? Has he got... well, there you go. That is our team for today. And we've got our fabulous Jake, who is in the other room, busy running around, getting all his little bits together for all the shows. He will be, because there's a lot crammed in today. He's got today's shows, he's got the Lawn Show, he's got Create and Craft, because Sarah's so busy today, unbelievable. Debbie's down at Create and Craft already. Sarah's going to be doing a takeover show down there. So poor Jake is like So I keep saying back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. So yes, that is your team today, along with me and the lovely Ben, and coming up later, the lovely George.
Oh yeah, I forgot about George. He's in the. Oh, can we get? You could say hello to get.
Oh, it's George.
He's in the gallery.
Wait a minute, George. Are you spying on us today? Hello, George.
I'll do.
Yes, George. Yeah, me and George. Yeah, from the same neck of the woods. I'll do. I love it. That is fabulous.
George was saying George is here again with Debbie on Monday Makers a little bit later on. He was saying to me beforehand, he was going, we're both in Barnsley. The viewers will probably need subtitles during show. So it's going to be a lot of fun later on, honestly. It's going to be great. Right, let's get back to the Craft Vault deals. Now remember, Craft Vault up to 70% off. And this again is another phenomenal deal. Quickly show you this because basically for $24.99 or $32.99, you get the whole bundle and you get the dies for free once again here. Now here's the thing, right? Just a few people, apparently, producer Johnny tells me, a few people are trying to buy the pad on its own. You don't want to do that because it's the same price, obviously. So you only get the pad, but then you won't get the. What you need to get the pad and the freebies is that little number. Just that's the number you want, because then that number gets you that, and then you get these two dies for free. So you've got your Grande Snowflake, and you've also got this gorgeous frosted window die included as well. And then you're going to get your 36 sheets of vellum as well. 6 stunning designs included with that collection. $24.99 or $32.99. Grab it whilst it's here, up to 70% off and freebies galore. Now, coming up a little bit later on, of course, as we mentioned, Monday Makers, 7 o'clock this evening, which is 2 p.m. Eastern, midday Pacific. That's right, isn't it? And then we've got coming up on that show, your Ultimate Organiser. Now, this is absolutely brilliant, and it's arrived on a very good day, really, with it being International Get Organised Day. It is the Gemini Ultimate Organiser Complete Collection, £73 or $92. You're saving $21.95 or $27.75, and basically what you've got with this is the ability to create your own organizer. So all the metal, all the dies to be able to create, the organizer for whatever you want it to get organized with. Maybe it is you want to get organized as far as your shopping lists are concerned. You're getting fit. You are wanting to get organized as far as kind of just your day-to-day life. Whatever it is, you've got that organizer. You can make your own, and then you've got all the stamps to be able to kind of create the organizer for whatever it is you want to get organized with in your life. And actually, it'll make a really nice gift idea for somebody too. We'll see it in lots more detail a little bit later on, I am sure, with the Barnsley Massive. But let's have a look at it with our Debbie right now. I bet you're loving it later on, aren't you? You and George from Barnsley. It's the Barnsley takeover tonight.
Yep, absolutely, and I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to it with George. It's going to be a great one. As much as I love you, Ben.
That's all right.
As much as I love you, it's going to be lovely to work with George. So I'm super excited.
Debbie used to be this excited when we first started working together. I remember the days when she got excited working with me. Not anymore now. The novelty's worn off.
Get away! You know how much I love you. You know how much I love you. But yes, so shall we talk about? Let's get organised. Obviously, I mean these are just fabulous. If you do want that little bit of organisation in your life, this is the set for you, because it literally is a little idea that came from a lovely lady who came over from America and brought us some gifts when she came from Craftaganza a couple of years ago. But these are just fabulous. So you've got your organiser, everything organised in here. You can personalise these to whatever you want them to be. You've got your lovely pockets to be able to put your lists in there. Is it going to be your gift cards that you're popping in there? Is it going to be a shopping list, a Christmas list, a birthday list? Which one is it going to be that you are going to pop in there to get your life organised? I love being organised. I didn't used to be, Jan will tell you. When I came into this job, I had to get myself a diary and everything to get myself organised so I knew where I were. Well, this is great for those things as well. So absolutely love these. They are so easy to put together as well. Look complicated, but they're not. You've got everything you need. Now, this is the worker element part of the die. This is the only bit of metal that comes in with you, because the rest are all the stamps to add that extra bit. I'm going to talk you through how to put this together in this segment, but later on, when I'm with George, we're going to do a full demo on this. That's your worker die.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Wow.
All these extras are just the extra bits. So you've got the 2 metal dies that create your tabs. You've got your 2 dies, I call them nesting dies, these, for want of a better word. These will create your pockets, your decoration on the front, on the back, on the inside. You've got the, this is the other worker bit. Need this little bit. That's the other worker bit that you need as well to create your die. And then you've got those extra little pieces from your picture corners. Are they going to hold your notes in? Are they going to hold your photos in? Everything else is just the extra decoration. So again, really simple, but what makes it really handy to have is this. And literally, we do have lots of shows. You know that our shows are kept there permanently on Crafters TV or YouTube. You can check them out at any time. I'm not sure if we've done a craft along with this, Ben. I'm not sure if we've done one. Maybe an idea for the future. Who knows? We could always pop that to the team. But you've got a picture and written instruction, which makes this really simple and easy to use. And I'm going to show you. So first things first. Need a little bit of white stamping card, Ben, so I'm going to bring in some white stamping card. Now, for this part, you'll see this die fits on just perfectly onto some A4. This is not going to be suitable for the smaller machines you have. You will definitely need your large machines, whether it be a big, I'm calling it the Big Daddy, but we can't really call it that anymore, can we?
Well, no.
The original.
Yeah. The
original. That's what I'm going to go with. So it will go on your original A4 machine, or it will also go onto your Gemini Pro.
He is sort of the Big Daddy, because everyone's calling the Pro the Beast, aren't they?
Is that what they're calling it?
The Beast.
Has it got a new nickname?
Well, that's what I've heard. A lot of people say
already?
My Beast, yeah, the Beast.
The Beast? I haven't got the Beast yet.
Oh, you know?
No, it's on my bucket list.
Oh.
It's on my bucket list. Definitely need a Beast in my life, let me tell you. Yes, I need that beast of a machine in my life. That's what I meant. Got myself out of that one, Ben.
Put it on your Christmas list, Debbie. There you go.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be one of those purchases that I need to have. Absolutely. Now, when you take this off, now this part of the worker element, you need to do this 4 times, Ben. So let me just place that back on its carrier sheet, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's put that over there for a second. Let's pop that back on. Look, Debbie's been organised.
Oh, blimey.
Wonders what these, I say, let me tell you. Right, let me just bring this in. So you need to cut this 4 times. So you'll end up with 4 pieces, and you can see the score lines are in here as well. So you've got a tab, and you have this part here. So these are your your main elements, sorry. And you've also got this piece, which is the one that you're going to use 4 times as well. This is going to create the side pockets. So what you're going to do, Ben, is you're going to repeat this. So I'm just going to bring in the ones that I've already done, because I've already got my tape ready as well. So I'm just going to move that to one side. So I've got my 2 pieces all here, all scored, all taped up as well. So again, just pop there. So you've got those 2 pieces.
Yeah.
On your separate 2 pieces that you need, because you've got 4 of those all together, what you're going to do with this is you're going to chop them in half. So let me just show you what I mean. You're going to either take your scissors or your guillotine. I'm going to use the guillotine for this. So you need 2 whole pieces, and then you need to cut these 2 pieces. Literally, you're going to throw a little bit away, actually. But actually, I wouldn't throw it away.
No, keep it for later.
I would keep that for something else, because what you need now is 2 pieces that look like this, with one of the tabs and one of the halves. So that's how you create your 4 pieces. So this is how you've got. You've got the 2 bits that have got the half, so these have got the tabs on. I've only put glue on one side because I'm going to create what's going to create the spine in a moment, and I'll show you how we do that. And then you need 2 full pieces as well. And again, it's all on here, Ben. Self-explanatory on how you put this together. Yeah. So this is going to create your spine with these 2 halves. So I'm just going to take off my red tape just for a second. Let's take that red tape off. And what these now do is you turn those 2 flaps round and they go together. So can you see the flap there? That is going to line up onto this flap as well. So this is the bit that I have to turn around to do this bit, Ben, because I get a little bit stuck if I try and do it back to front upside down. So just turning it my way so that now you can see it's created the spine of your wallet. That's going to be the spine part, okay?
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Very straightforward. The next two pieces that you put together are these two panels, and this is really easy to do. You've got a straight edge and a tab. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your straight edge onto that tab, and you're going to keep that tab free because we're going to add on the spine in a moment. So what we're going to do is lift off the tape. So let's just lift this off, and we're going to pop that together. So the straight edge again. Oh, I'm going to have to turn it again, Ben. Sorry, I do apologise, but it's just to make it a bit easier for myself. So I'm going to pop that on. And that has now created this really long piece.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring the spine back in, and on this last tab, we're going to join that together as well. So that straight edge is going to join up on there. And it's honestly, when I say it's simple and easy to put together, this is how easy it is to put together.
I think it's great that you'd be able to see it right now, and when you break it down and show how simple it is to do. And actually, producer just confirming that we haven't done a craft along with this
We
yet.
have.
So maybe this is one for the future.
Yeah, maybe it's something we need to pop, because it looks scary, but it's not. And it literally is now all joined together. This is the main piece of card, and I'll just run it across there so you can see it. What we're going to do now, this is the spine part. So you're going to lift that up. So again, all you're going to do is bring this part up to a mountain. Bring this into a valley. So I'm just going to pop that down. Bring that up to a mountain. Bring that down to a valley. And that is that part done. And Ben, how easy was that to put that bit together?
Yeah.
Now to hold these two sides, now, so if I could just ask Charlotte to do the side view for a second, to get those sides together to create those wallets, that is when this little piece that you've got 4 times you're going to create, and again it's a simple case of just burnishing your score lines. I'm going to do it quickly for this because I can do it with my fingers and my fingernails. But literally, you're going to create yourself that little shape there, and you're going to do that 4 times. And now all we're going to do is, I've done that 4 times. I've already got my tape lined up already. What we're going to do is join these pieces together. So first things first is that first wallet. I'm going to run it along here and here. So I'm going to put these pieces on, and that's why, again, obviously I'm speeding this up, but I'll go through a little bit more detail later on to show you how easy this part is. So again, all I'm going to do is line that piece just up on the edge, that side. And now before I close it together, I'm just going to put my other one on the other side, Ben, to make it a little bit easier for myself.
Okay.
And again, it's so super easy. It looks scary, it's not. And the step-by-step instructions are invaluable, because until you get used to putting this together, I promise you're probably only going to use that sheet once or twice, and then you probably it's something you'll just use when you go back to it. But again, all I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this around this way, make life easier, Debbie. Come on, make life easier. Pop that on. And now I'm going to fold that first tab up. So what I'm going to do is just close that up. Let's just fold that down and that down. Close on there. Burnish that. And that's the first section. Can you just have a little quick side shot? You can see that side shot there?
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah. So what we're going to do is repeat it on the second one. This is the flap that goes over. So we're going to repeat it on this one. So to make things easier on myself, I'm going to pop it on this side again, because what we're going to do is close up this part. So these 2 pieces again, take your tape off. I mean, you could be using your tape pen if you want, your runner, wet glue. If you're going to use wet glue, use a tacky glue, something like that. I prefer red liner tape.
Yes.
And the only reason that I prefer the red liner tape is because it's super, super strong. And if you are going to be filling your wallet up with lots of to-do lists, shopping lists, birthday lists, Christmas lists, whatever it is, you want it to be nice and sturdy. So again, just turn that around this side. Make life easy for yourself, Debs. So again, pop that on. And then all I'm going to do is fold that over again to create the next one. Let's just pop that on there. And that creates the wallet part of your card. So there you go. That is how easy it is to do. So when you open it up, you've got your lovely wallet in there, and you've got all your pieces together to create that lovely folder. It is super easy. Join me for Monday Makers though, because I am going to go through a lot more detail. We're going to add more detail in there as well. But I just wanted to show you how you put the organizer together in 4 simple steps. And it truly is as easy as that.
Brilliant. Wasn't it great as well if you were looking at it and thinking to yourself, oh, it does look scary, it does look difficult, really, really nice and easy to do. And as I've always said with this, it is 132 elements. There's a lot to it, but that doesn't mean that every time that you use it, you have to use all 132 elements. You know, you can make this as kind of complicated as you want it to be. You can make it as kind of as organised as you want it to be, or you can just use small elements from it. You know, there's a lot of scope with this, is what I would say. And as I said, you know, the fact that you've seen it being put together there with Debbie. Later on, of course, you're going to be able to see more on Monday Makers, and there are lots of other shows out there where we've featured the Ultimate Organiser, so you can get everybody else's take on it as well. So I would just say to you, if you're thinking, shall I, shan't I, grab it today, and honestly, you will be getting to grips with it in no time at all. £73 or $92 is the deal on that. And of course, if you're a Platinum member, you can take another 20% off that too. One final craft vault deal to bring to you, which again, up to a 70% saving, is this gorgeous paper and vellum pad craft vault collection. You buy the summer sunset collection, and then you get the two smaller paper pads for free, the rose paper pad 6x6 vellum pad and the caring thoughts paper pad. You get those for free, $19.99 or $24.95. It's a lovely, lovely collection. I love the colours within the main 12x12 pad. And of course, if you are a Platinum member, that goes to $15.99 or $19.96. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming in today, by the way. There's still loads of chat going. We started something here, Debbie. There's a chat about getting organised. Michelle Knits for You on YouTube is saying, my craft table is next to my bed, blocking part of the dresser and all of the closet. I have to squeeze through to get my clothes. That's when you know crafting's taking over your life, just a little bit, isn't it? You can't get through.
Can I share something with you, with you, Ben? Because when I transferred my bedroom upstairs, I left my wardrobes downstairs. There's clothes that I haven't seen for a long time because I can't get into that wardrobe. I have a set of rail upstairs now because I can't get into the wardrobes downstairs. I've completely forgot what's in there, to be honest. So I completely get you on that one. I can't wait to share. But actually, I'm ashamed to share it. But I am going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Well, now you've said it on live TV, you're definitely going to have to, because everyone wants to see now. Everyone wants to have a nose to see if it's as bad as you'll make it out. Rhonda just said on YouTube, I need an ultimate organiser, the person, not the dice set. I love that. Don't we all? We need an ultimate organiser in our life. And Lisa just saying, excited for tonight with the organiser dies. My first ever purchase from Crafter's Companion last year. And I haven't used them yet. Lisa's bought the organiser, but not used it, Debbie.
Right, well, Lisa, I want you to join me later tonight for Monday Makers, and we'll go through it together. Come and craft along at the same time. Let's do a little bit of a craft along with it as well. So yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know about you, Ben, but I've had a blast.
Well, honestly, I've had a great show, and I think you've been brilliant.
Oh, bless you.
Absolutely loved it.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm glad you said that because I am here tomorrow as well as Wednesday. Actually, Craig, if you're watching, if you ever want to have another holiday, I don't mind jumping in and doing it because I've absolutely loved this show. I've really, really enjoyed it. So a little bit different to what we normally do. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it. But I do want you to tune in for the later shows today. You've got the launch at 3 p.m. with our Sarah of the Creator Card Delicate Dies. Then I've got Monday Makers. Don't forget to join me and George. I'm really excited, and we'll share what we share together, if that makes sense. But I do, look at Ben's face, but I do want you to join me tomorrow because I am here tomorrow for the Wake Up Call again. Yeah. And I've got some fantastic things on the show, but I've also got a special guest joining me too. And it's my very dear friend and former colleague, because we used to work together really closely, which is me and the lovely Sarah Elliott's going to be joining me, who's the manager at the Chesterfield store of Crafters Companion. So I hope you do join us. I love Sarah to bits. She knows how much I love her, so I'm really excited that she's going to be joining me. She joined me a couple of weeks ago. Well, I say a couple. She joined me for a craft house. Yeah. But yeah, she's going to join me. We're going to have a little chit chat. I'm going to do a little bit of an interview. I'm going to have a little interview with her. Yeah, get me. Move over, Holly Willy Booby. Is that a name? That's a name, isn't it? What's her name? Craig's the Phil, and I'm the Holly Willy. What's her name?
Holly Willoughby. Sarah's just walked in the studio.
Right at the very end. Is that what it is that She's Lemon. I thought that were her name.
She's definitely called Holly Willoughby, but you can call her that if you want to. That's absolutely fine. Wow, what time is it? 1:30 in the afternoon. She's coming out of that.
I nearly got there. So,
We're counting her down. 60 seconds to go, Debbie. You can do it. Holly. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
And just Sarah. Look, Sarah's in the background. Can you see her? She's photobombing. I've been plugging you though, Sarah. I've been plugging you. Delicate. Yeah, absolutely. I thought I'd get that bit in there. I've got in a bit of brownie points
What's
now.
That? Producer Johnny? Oh, Debbie, you're not on Wake Up Call tomorrow, apparently. They're getting someone else in.
Oh, I need to take these off a minute. I've got a little bit of hot.
Steaming up.
Just when I thought I got there. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed it. Me and Ben have had a blast.
We have.
You've got to have a little giggle in life, aren't you? So I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you will join me again. If I've offended anybody, I'm really sorry. But come and join us again for our wake-up call tomorrow at 12 p.m. UK time. What's the other time, Ben?
7.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Eastern.
7 a.m. Eastern time. So do come and join us for another wake-up call tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me and Ben. I hope you've had a nice time, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye.